So just come out of the lift, and there is another light switch just here for the lights up on our floor, not to be confused with the doorbells. Each of the apartment has a little doorbell, so try not to ring doorbells instead of turning on the light switch. If you were to come up the stairs, this is the stairs right here, coming up from the stairway, and our apartment is just over here. You can see those two windows and the tiny little Juliet balcony. There are shutters on the apartment across the way there. We have the same shutters on ours, and that would normally be closed when the apartment's been left for a while. There's a little sort of inner courtyard down here. Not too sure. Some people obviously get to use it on that floor level, but I haven't seen too many people there. So we come up to our little abode, and there's another little light switch right outside, and the light's on here. Our door, and that's our apartment E. There is a bit of a trick with the door, because if you just go and turn the key to try and open the door, sometimes it works. Just did then, but more frequently it will not. So Sasha will just demonstrate. It's a pull the handle and turn the key at the same time to open it up. And this is it inside. So coming through the main entry here, and across and around to the first bedroom just as we come in. Oh, before we do that, just quickly, there is behind the door the electrics panel, the circuit breakers. Sometimes one of those will trip. There's nearly all the appliances are all on one breaker, so sometimes it will trip. If it does, well, just turn it back on again. First bedroom we come into. This is a fairly small bedroom, but small double bed in here. The shutters, or the window that we looked at from outside, there's this window here we can see down inside, and the shutters, to operate them, we just pull them out from the bottom and let the shutter out, pull a bit more from the bottom, and the shutter starts to come down. So that's the way that the shutters are opened. To close, to open, you just simply pull it down and you get right at the top, and it's just a self-locking sort of an arrangement. So that's pretty straightforward for the shutters. And coming out of this bedroom, the cupboard for the linen and so on is in here for the in the cupboard. So it's got them marked as to what is for what bed, and depending on the sizes of the linen, etc. So that's how that bit works. Coming around then into the next area, it's a little sort of junction point, I suppose. There's a bit of a picture of the sailing vessel Edna Bell up there, and off of this little spot is 3 doors. First one into the main bedroom. It's 2 single beds actually put together, which forms a king size. A bit big for this room, but yeah, it works. Same deal for the wardrobes in here. They just open up, and again the boxes inside there with the various linen, they're all marked as to what size for what bed, etc. And if we come out of this bedroom and go around the corner into the bathroom, this is the main bathroom, and standard stuff in here. Walk around, there is a small switch on the side for the little fan. There's a little exhaust fan out through the exhaust duct just over there. Shower, all standard stuff, just opens up, and there's the shower above the bath. You have a bath as well if you like. That's how that goes. Little cupboard here for knickknacks and bits and pieces and so on. And if we go around to this one, we open up the next little door. It's where the heater is, and there's a few little bits and pieces in here. Yeah, bits and pieces for doing odd jobs, etc. But that's the water heater. The water heater is on a timer, and the timer is just down here. Just need to rotate this timer here so that the little arrow points to the current time, and then it's got two lots of cycles that we normally leave the heater on only for those few hours, conserve a bit of energy, and it's usually plenty for the usual needs. So that's that one. Come out of there and into the main living area. The main living area with the dining table there, lights and light switches. Well, you'll soon suss out what switches switch on what lights, and that's around the living area. And then into the kitchen. In the kitchen we have a washer down the bottom there, and then the oven. We swing across to the dryer up the top, and the microwave down the bottom. Not a great deal of room, but there's enough. Cupboards and bits and pieces around. There's a very small wine rack just down here, and then the induction stove. With the induction stove, you need to hold your finger on the go button for a few seconds for it to come on, and then for a few seconds maybe for it to go off. Don't expect it to come on instantly. Around the corner we have a couple of power points there, and the fan for the getting rid of the cooking smells, etc. A little light to give us some light at the back of the stove. This fan arrangement here has well, the opening can be done in two lights there. This little pin holds it out further, and when it's in, it goes in until it actually touches up against the vent for the exhaust fan. Just turn that exhaust fan off, and yeah, that's how that works. With the dryer, it's really is important that this here is the only outlet for the dryer air, and so it's important to have this fan on anytime you use the dryer in order to get the damp air out. Otherwise, it just all the moisture ends up in the kitchen. Into the living area. Glasses and a small cabinet here, fridge, a few books, guidebooks of the general area around abouts, and in this first drawer there's the manuals for the air conditioner and well, all the electrical appliances, some maps of the area as well, so a few things in there to sort of look at, tablecloths and whatever in the second drawer. And then we move over to the old stereo system. It's a nice piece of kit. The thing that does not work on it is the light in the tuner. The tuner does work, and you can tune up and down and through channels and all that sort of stuff, but the light in it doesn't work. So what channel you're on is a bit of guess and giggle. Them's the breaks. They do have a jack here for being able to plug in MP3 players or whatever, and that input needs to be switched on the input to the sound system, to the amplifier, to LD here, and then that connects through, and yeah, that works very nicely. The guest room, third bedroom, call it what you like, is in here, and these two sliding doors come together and sort of overlap each other It's a bit of a trick to get them to fit properly together, just like that. But that's no big deal. And we come into here. This settee here does fold out to form another bed. It's one of those spring in, spring out doovie bobs. So there is another bed there. And we can come around and have a look into the other bathroom. Nothing out of the ordinary. The little shower cubicle is in fact little. You've got to be a fairly small person to fit inside this one. It's only 0.7 of a metre square at the bottom. So fairly small, but does the trick. Does the trick. I'm coming out then, and we'll head outside. This is an opening onto the to the outside world, I guess, from this third bedroom. And the top shutters are open at the moment. The bottom wooden shutters are closed. Nothing too special, but they do the job. That's the view from this little room. We head back outside, out to the balcony area. Sash is in one of those swinging hammocks that we have. Sitting hammocks, they will not be here normally, because we need to put them away. There's a concern about this fitting into the roof. That piece of concrete it goes into is only about 1 inch or 25 millimeters thick. I'm a bit concerned that that might come crashing down one day. So the balcony, there's a little table here that sits over the top of the air conditioning unit, and that table is where we put the little electric barbecue. The electric barbecue is in one of the cupboards, and down the bottom here is another power point. One is for the air conditioner, the other for the barbecue or anything you use outside. There's a small outside light here for it, but really don't need one, because just there is a street light, and that street light certainly lights up the balcony most of the time. Other apartments that are around us, our apartment further down opposite us, there's some more apartments, and then just at the beginning when we were looking up towards our apartment, it was from just down there. Now it's it might look a long way away to those bars and restaurant buildings, but they're probably, I don't know, maybe 50 metres from our apartment. Those ones over there might be 70 or 80 metres. And then in the background, what would appear in the background now anyway, is the Mediterranean. That's about 150 metres to the water. And then hidden in the clouds up the back there are the Sierra Nevada mountains. About a 2-hour drive. We are now actually the 1st of December. We were up there yesterday and there was snow up at the pass. It's a less than 2-hour drive up to the snow. So yeah, it's very nice as well. Down just a bit of a view across to the other apartments, parking areas, the parks and that are around here are very, very well looked after, always kept clean. People throw a bit of rubbish out from time to time, but it's always been cleaned up. Very, very pleasant. And one of us is sitting here in their lovely swinging hammock, enjoying a bit of late afternoon sunshine. Well, oh, and just behind there, of course, is our whiz-bang laundry. This is the clothesline. It just pulls out, very simple. There's a couple of clips on the opposite side of the balcony for that. Well, that's about it for the apartment in Almerimar.